I interviewed Chad Bromir with Termier Solutions. I asked him what the average day would look like as the president of Termier. He said he had 6 to 10 a.m. calls with people in the EU to UK, 10 a.m. to noon reporting, research, and prep for afternoon meetings, 1 to 4 afternoon calls and meetings for current projects, 4 to 8 p.m. general working on projects and outreach calls with West Coast, Australia, and Asia. Building off that, I said, like, what skills, what's your average day kind of look like? What skills do you need? He said the most difficult part of being the president is weighing out strategic decisions and what tactics to use to reach the company goals. I also asked what skills would be required to work in the industry that he works. He said if you had to choose one skill that you found the most useful in your career, what would that be? And he said to that question, critical thinking and consumption of information, presentations, media. So following up the previous question, did you develop the skill once you started working, or has it been a skill you've used your whole life? Some innate, a lot is learned through class, mentoring, and work. It's a case of trial and error as well as determination and to dig into what information you consume. I'm really interested in this job is he's the president of Termier and he's doing like innovative solutions to a lot of problems, which I would think would be very rewarding and satisfying. And see that it definitely requires some strong skills. I asked him another question regarding that. Balancing life and work can be a challenge for many people. Do you take steps to promote healthy lifestyles to your employees? He said, yes, try to have a work-free zone during the day as well as making time for my family and friends. When regarding law, I asked him a good amount of questions. The three that stood out the most to me is, have you found the law and regulations of the agricultural industry to be a helpful asset or a burden? He said the laws are fine. Regulation are always going to pose some speed bumps to businesses and innovation. As the industry changes, my hope would be that lawmakers, enforcers, and the courts can come to some conclusion on where protection can be in a good space. This protection is for businesses, farmers, and environments. I asked how patents played a role when he was doing an innovative product. There's not innovation in a business model without protection of patents. It is a central part of our business and a key ask of any investor or partner. So they had a really major role into the business. North Carolina has been struggling to determine the legal status of hemp. Does this impact Termier? It is not in the immediate future. Implementing a new commodity into the ag ecosystem is extremely difficult. The entire infrastructure must be created, vetted, and monetized. When you add in the political perspectives of the states and individuals concerning hemp, it becomes a minefield for everyone. Building off of those three questions, I asked there are four sources of law in the United States: the Constitution, federal, state, status, administrative law, and case law. What source of law is most impactful to Mary? He said they all had impacts. I found it very interesting doing what Chad does, and I would definitely want to do something like that. I chose Chad because he's been successful in his career, and it's definitely someone that I would want to look up to, and this is a job that I would want to pursue.